My dear child, you are not doing anything wrong. You have just been operating at the same frequency for a lot longer than you realized. It's time to switch things up. It's time to ascend to monumental heights. It's time to stop doubting your own greatness. Aim to find balance on your journey in each chapter. Don't be afraid to explore every hidden corner of your multifaceted soul. You are sitting on talents and skills that could take your journey to a whole new level. So it is up to you to decide to see how much more of you there is to will be unapologetic in the pursuit of exploring your inner self, and you are the only you that exists. So unlock all the hidden potential you have, because the truth is you have not even begun to scratch the surface of your excellence. The universe works hard on you for a reason. So, my child, know that. If you truly trusted the process, you would not be feeling this anxious, you would not be hurting the way you are right now. You would not be dwelling on every little things that tries to interfere with your inner peace. You have to train your mind to believe at the core of your soul that everything is going to turn out for better than you imagine. Don't make empty promises to the universe and expect to receive substantial blessings. Prove to the source of your existence that you trust is real. Know in your heart that all your dreams will manifest. So embrace the present instead of trying to rush your spirit into a chapter it is not truly ready for. There is so much growth that can be made in the moments you are trying to erase. Change the way you view these events and continue on as your best self at the exact moment you feel like losing faith. The universe will send you a sign reminding you that it is forever working things out in your favor. So, my child, know that. It is not magic, it is alignment. You have been stepping into it a lot more often, and the universe responds to that level of harmony more authentically. No more chasing and no more depression. You are so much more whole than you have ever been. You are now drawing from a place of growth with a knowing that all is well, and what is unfolding is even more magnificent than all that already is. So you could have chosen to be complacent. You could have settled for everything that was your comfort zone, and you could have taken the easier route, but you did not. You made a decision to go after a life that most deemed impossible. So, yet here you are in the process of living it, only having just begun to unfold. You put in a lot of work, a lot of tears. It is going to pay off tenfold. No amount of words can describe what you sacrifice, the overturn your life will amount to. So, this is the beginning of an entirely new experience for you. So, my child, know that. You really are guided to take a step back and look within so you would not miss anything. For some, you might want to be alone, feel lonely, or some sort of being in isolate energy. The Spirit says it is okay because you are guided to choose love and peace within yourself, so you are able to make the movement decision based on what your heart truly desire, not head space. So some of you might struggling with abandonment, attachment wounds since those two are comes up in collective energy. So it is your call, those chows or peace, the rebirth is here, waiting for you to welcoming it. For the next day the energy might come in slow pace. Be patient with yourself. So there is no rush needed. Try to do some self-reflection to gain inner wisdom. A big karmic cycle is closing now. For some, you are wondering about love life a lot. The spirit wants you to trust the progress. Like I mentioned, it might come in slow pace. But you have got nothing to worry about. Things will unfold it, but you have got nothing to worry about. Things will unfold perfectly just the way you wish for in a right time. If you are feeling clouded, the spirit wants to show you that they love you unconditionally and wish to go distance with you. Marriage is the goal of this connection and they have been planning in way before you know it. Perfectly just the way you wish for in a right time. If you are feeling clouded, the spirit wants to show you that they love you unconditionally and wish to go distance with you. So, my child, know that. I hope you come to see that the difference between the things we keep and the ones that slip away from us are often distinct not by how perfectly they come together without difficulty, but what we do with the fragmented parts, how we respond, and how we fight to keep going. We succeed at what we continue with, what we have enough care for. Enough love, enough meaning to carry on with even when it's hard, even when we are tired, even when we have lost our resolve. So, in so many periods of our lives, we often arrive at these resting places, these valleys between that can feel like moments of full surrender. So, moments when we have lost, moments when we decide the fight is not worth it, the damage too severe, and the outcome too far off. So, these places are where we either catch our breath and remember why we began, or where we began to build a disjointed home. where we decide that this far is enough and we attempt to settle. It is exactly at that moment that you must decide not to settle. It's often when we most want to give up that we are closest to the breakthrough, and it is often when we are most completely convinced that it is no longer worth our effort that it is actually an inch from arriving within the palm of our hands. So, even if it takes you years longer than you ever dream, I hope you do not ever give up on arriving at your place of peace. So, the place that exists not in naive hope that everything is perfect, but in the way you let yourself fall into the perfect moments that arrive scattered, but nonetheless freeing in the way they evoke remembrance, a truth that we are both wonderful and flawed, that the sun will always cap down past the horizon and it will be night. That we can either grieve within the darkness or gaze at the stars and know it is the light of day that keeps them visible even from afar. We are often factuate in just the outline of our path. We are often able to recognize what lacks in the exact spaces we are called to build. We are not less for the way we are human, but more whole than before. Without what is imperfect, there would be nothing for us to form. My child, know that. I aspire to be the kind of person who is not afraid to ask someone if there is anything wrong when they don't look okay and assure them that they can talk to her. I aspire to be the kind of person who smiles at people even if they don't smile back. I aspire to be the kind of person I wish for when no one was there for me. I aspire to be the kind of person who is brave enough to show up as her authentic self even if it looks different from the crowd. I aspire to be the kind of person who feels like home. I aspire to be the kind of person who makes people think we need more people like her. I aspire to be the kind of person who is gentle with herself too. I aspire to be the kind of person who believes in pouring from an overflowing cup. I aspire to be the kind of person who makes this world a better place to live in. So, my child, know that. The appearance of this message is a reminder that this is the perfect time for you to give or receive love. Violet is the color of the crown chakra found in the human aura and creates vibrant energy that illuminates and connects us to higher plans. As soul, love is what we are and love is where we come from. It may be your time to powerfully give or receive love, to forgive someone or overcome issues from the past where there has been hurt and disappointment. So, love invites you to leave judgment and prejudice at the door. Let her warning rays move through you, touching those around you, whether family, strange, or enemies. Don't let the moment pass. If you are given an opportunity to do things differently by expressing love, happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute of life with love or humanity. Trust in the power of love and look forward to the prospect of giving, sharing love, and this message calls you to realign with your mighty healing power and illuminate the life of others with the miraculous power of love. So, celebration can't be a type of harvest, repeat the rewards of effort, marking time or good news, memory of a loved one's birth of new life, or project fruition of a long held dream. It can take many forms by reflecting on how your good and bad choices have led you to this point, which help you enrich your understanding of life. These are real terms of lasting value we take with us to next life and are worthy of great celebration. Perhaps now is a good time to simply give thanks for the perfection of all that is today. In the present moment, the message of this card beckons you to actively seek joy and celebration regardless of circumstances. You will be forever wealthy if you can learn to celebrate the simplest things in life. So, my child, know that. And the children of God and the children of rebellion answered, saying, as the Lord had said unto the servants, and so will we do. We will pass over armed before the Lord into the land of Canaan, that the possession of our inheritance on this side Jordan may be ours. And Moses gave unto them, even to the children of God, and to the children of rebellion, and unto half the tribe of Manish, the son of Joseph, the kingdom of Sihon, king of the Amorites, and the kingdom of king of Basan, the land with the cities therefore in the coast, even the cities of the country round about. And the Lord's anger was kindled against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years until all the generation. That had done evil in the sight of the Lord was consumed, and behold, are risen up in your father's street an increase of sinful men to argument yet. For if turned away from after him, he will yet again leave them in the wilderness and shall destroy all these people. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God, and if you want your all wishes come true, type Amen.